Hi, I'm Sravya. I'm a freshman in music business at NYU, and I'm just gonna show you what my welcome week looked like. NYU isn't like a typical college, as everyone knows. It's like in the city, it doesn't have a campus, so I was very worried coming in about like the social life, because everyone always says like, oh, welcome week is so important. All your friends in college are gonna come from like the first week of school. You can fast forward to the timestamp, I'll put it here, if you want to see the vlog, but I'm first just going to talk through the whole process to make it a little less overwhelming. Disclaimer, it's February 6th and welcome week was like August 26th, so it's been a few months. It's been a semester actually, but how the overview of the week works is that there was like 3 main types of school events. There was like marquee events, orientations and tours, and then like mixers. And then outside of like the school events, there was also parties. First, the marquee events, those are like the main events. There was a film festival, there was drag bingo, there was Bob Ross painting night, there was a musical at Radio City Music Hall, which was like our presidential welcome. That was like the main freshman orientation, which I thought was crazy. If you had like residential housing, you got to go on a cruise to see the Statue of Liberty. That was also kind of like an orientation event. And then there was mixers. They had these things called like themed hangouts, where they'd have like themed hangout food, themed hangout film, themed hangout movies, and like you basically go and meet other people with the same interests as you. There's also tours of the campus, and then there's like tours of the city. There'll be like sweet treats tour of all the dessert spots that you must know in NYU, the party scene. So like the Frats, the like New York City like 18 plus parties, the welcome week parties. Like I'm sure that if you're going to NYU, these like Instagram requests from like these like New York City party accounts. So I'm gonna walk you through like how that kind of looked. Okay, started off the morning strong with the Steinhardt orientation, and then we split up into our major orientations. Like I said, I'm in music business and the major is very small. There's only like 60 people. So a bunch of us went and got lunch after. It was super cute, got to know everyone, super fun.
What are we doing?
It's an outfit video.
Oh, sorry. Outfit.
Welcome to Random Birthday. We're rushing for Violet. We're rushing Project X.
Check out my spoon rings, guys.
Thrifting, Nikhil, Thrifting, NYU,
Tape Lizzie's drawers.
NYU bookstore, Amazon.
Hey guys, so my skirt is from my skirt H&M.
Dolls Kill.
Nike.
This is thrifted.
Amazon.
Everyone clap for Charlotte.
That's the wall, honey. We're aiming for the street.
Okay, let's go. Okay, we have this time. Let's go.
Okay, this is us taking the subway to the first party of the year. It's called Project X, and let me just put this out there. If you get one of those DMs from those like 18 plus party accounts, do not buy a ticket. It's such a scam. I think like literally all the freshmen fell for it because this building was packed and crowded with like a bunch of NYU students. So not worth it. Like they make you pay $60 to go to this place when you could be going out to a club or a bar for $10. And obviously I'm not endorsing that unless you're 21, but I'm just putting that out there. That's most of what the going out scene is going to look like in New York. Keep in mind that NYU is not much of a Greek life or frat school either, so genuinely clubs and bars are the way to go. Like I said earlier in the video, it's a big NYU tradition to have the freshman orientation in Radio City Music Hall, which I freaked out about, but they basically put on a musical as the orientation, which is very NYU. But here's some clips from it. So cool. And then after that, I took a little walk through Washington Square Park, which is one of my favorite activities to do, and I went and got an acai bowl with a friend. Here's another event I went to that night. It was a stand-up comedy show. And then I just ended the night with some friends in my dorm.
I saw it and I was like,
Started out so beautiful and sunny, and I decided to go to the painting in the park event, and it was so fun. These are organized by like peer mentors, and you can kind of pick and choose which ones you want to go to. It does get very stressful though, crafting your schedule around all the types of activities because the timings overlap, so definitely download the NYU Welcome app.
All right, we caught the ghost pepper spicy chips, the donuts, powdered sugar, and we got some Sour Patch Kids.
nice.
I copped this 6-pack of Coke because I fuck with that, and then this is an hour-old taro
Palladium.
boba that's like lukewarm.
Okay.
I got some Docs box. I got some headphones for my Xbox.
Oh, there's
Some weird sweets. This is fucking you.
All I really need to say about this part is that NYU is not a Greek life school, so don't go to the frats. I started off the morning by cooking breakfast in my friend's dorm. It's really nice that some of the dorms come like apartment style with kitchens. Unfortunately, Paulson doesn't, but that's fine. And then hung out with a couple people in the dorm.
Say where we're going.
Global. Woo.
That night, we went to this thing called Glow Ball. It's like NYU's version of like a school dance or like a party mixture thing, and it actually ended up being quite fun in my opinion. And I also ended up performing at it like spontaneously, so here's a little clip. And then that night we had a little dorm kickback. This was so much fun. This part isn't really obviously a typical welcome week, but I actually had a wedding to go to that weekend. I think this was Saturday, and I had never been to a wedding before, so I was like, I have to go. So I actually got the chance to explore upstate New York so early on in my time here, which was amazing. This is Grand Central Station, hashtag XOXO Gossip Girl. I'm just gonna insert some clips of upstate New York, and I took my sweet mate Nikki with me, so yeah, this is both of us at the wedding.
Okay, go.
Hello, this is the slow churned Eddie's cookies and cream ice cream. My critique would be more cookie in the cream. So I'm gonna give this, as someone who has pretty high standards, a 6.5 out of 10, which isn't bad, kind of middle of the road, not bad at all.
Okay, last day of welcome week. So I started off the morning by going to Palladium brunch. Palladium is one of the NYU dining halls, and every Sunday they have a brunch there. The chefs are so sweet and spirited, and the food is amazing. Okay, this next part was honestly my favorite part of the entire welcome week. If you lived in a residential college, you got to go on a free cruise to go see the Statue of Liberty. Literally, let me tell you, this boat was huge. There was like multiple floors, like you can see this here. I think there was like 3 floors. There was like dining with amazing food, like the most beautiful view of the sunset. There was like a dance floor. People were like talking outside on the deck. It was magical and amazing. And
Hi guys.
We're on a restarter.
Hi guys.
Hey guys.
We're on a cruise to. You're supposed to finish my
New York.
We're already in New York. We're on like a residential first year cruise.
Exactly. It should be fun. So like, come along with us.
Okay, so the very first thing that I did when I landed was take a little tour of NYU. This is Kimmel 47. Take notes if you're looking for study spots. Next up on the tour was Washington Square Park, and if you're going to go to NYU, you're going to be spending a lot of time here because it's basically the center of the campus. It's very lively, but it's also very random, and you'll see what I mean, but there's always something or the other going on there, like that free play that I just showed you. Then it was time to move into my dorm building. I lived in Paulson this year, which I did have to write an essay to get into, but it was so worth it. Across the street is NoHo's Juice Bar, literally hands down the best bagel place in New York, so if you're looking for recommendations, go there. Paulson is brand new. I was the first year to live in it, but it was beautiful. You can see all the glass. That's the lounge on my floor. There was music practice rooms, a gym, a pool, and I can make a more detailed video on the process of getting in and what it has, but it's so worth it to apply. This is my room. I lived in a suite style room, so I had a roommate and 2 suite mates, and every dorm in NYU, you get your own bathroom, which is amazing. No communal bathrooms, so that's a big plus. But yeah, this is my bedroom, and that was the view from the window, and then that's my dad saying hi to all the people in my dorm building that were helping us set up. Next, we visited Soho to get some more moving in materials for my room, and Paulson is literally in Soho, so that's another plus because you can go shopping whenever you want. I spent the rest of the day just exploring New York, and I went to my first marquee event that night, which was the film festival. It was literally amazing. They basically screened a bunch of student-made short films. Like, actually, I could not even believe they were student-made.
Oh, I just heard someone else calling me.
The first night, we had a bunch of people over in our dorm, and I would say that if you don't know where to start socializing, I know it's cliche, but start with your dorm building because you're going to be seeing these people all the time. So go around, knock on people's doors, get to know the people on your floor. But yeah, that was the end of my first night and my first week at NYU. Thank you for watching, and if you made it this far, comment like the Statue of Liberty emoji or something. Bye!
Go Cali!